Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Jane and today we'll be having a look at Polestar. The Polestar 2 was the third best-selling car in Norway during February with 383 units sold, and that was up 47%. Now this is in the EV market. It was the third best-selling EV in Norway by far. We will also take a look at the delivery numbers for Polestar in Q1 of this year. For instance, in the United States, in January, they delivered 398 cars. In February, that number rose to 428 cars, and in March, it rose to 684 cars. In total, in Q1, that's 1,400 cars that were delivered in the United States. That's really fantastic. You can clearly see that within the space of less than 2 months, Polestar sold almost 300 extra vehicles in March compared to January in the United States alone. Now in the UK, the second biggest market so far, it sold 318 in January, 331 in February, and 789 in March. That's a whopping record. So far, Polestar sold the most car in one combined month, and that was in March, and the record was held in the United Kingdom. So this is great because I live in the UK. This is great for me. We've also got some percentage, of course. So you can see that in the United States, from January to February, there was an 8% increase on production sold. From February to March, there was a 60% increase. That's absolutely incredible. That's absolutely incredible, and I'm so proud of this. Now, on the other hand, for the UK, there's a 4% increase from January to February. However, from February to March, in the UK, there was a 138% increase. So the demand of Polestar in the United Kingdom has been incredible. Now, because we're on the subject of Norway, we have to have a look at the numbers. We know it was the best-selling car, the best-selling EV in February, but what about January and what about March? So this is where it gets exciting, because in Norway, in the first month, it sold 261 cars. In February, that rose to 387 cars. Now on the website I'm reading from, it says 384 cars. The numbers are roughly similar, but there's definitely a slight discrepancy. Anyway, that can be forgiven. It's only tiny, just a couple of units. So this was incredible for the Norwegian market because it was the third best-selling EV. But in March, that number rose to 549, and that makes Norway the third largest country that Polestars are selling in. Now, even more interesting, in Norway, from January to February, it rose 48%. From February to March, it rose 42%. So there was a reduction in sales right there. It wasn't major, but obviously that's roughly a 6% reduction. Now, Norway is the country with the biggest openness to EVs, the biggest understanding of what it is to drive an EV, and the most welcoming for having an alternative vehicle to petrol or diesel cars. Now, so far in Norway, if we compare these numbers of who was selling the best vehicle, the best electric vehicle, or the most electric vehicle in Norway, these are the numbers. Number one, there was the Hyundai Ioniq 5, sold 454 units. In second place, there was the BMW iX, sold 415 vehicles. And of course, Polestar was in third, 384, compared to Skoda, 356. It looks like the Ford Mustang Mach-E is quite popular in Norway as well. It sold 343 units. Audi e-tron sold 303 units. Nissan Leaf was 215. Volkswagen ID4 was 212, and the Mercedes EQC was 208. The interesting thing, on this list, there is no Tesla, which is kind of odd for me. In my mind, I thought Tesla would be on number one. I thought Tesla would be number one in Norway because they sell a lot of cars in Norway. So my question is, why aren't Tesla on this chart? It's kind of strange to see. It's kind of bizarre. Tesla is the biggest EV company in the world. Even the Porsche Taycan is on this list, and I'll assure you the Porsche Taycan is a very expensive vehicle. Mercedes EQC is an expensive vehicle, as far as to my knowledge, and the Polestar 2 is a direct competitor to the Tesla Model 3. So why isn't the Tesla Model 3 on this list, or at least the Tesla Model X or Tesla Model S? Now, Polestar has been well received by the Norwegians, and in late 2022 it was awarded Norway's Cars of the Year. Held by Norwegian publication, the jury consists of journalists and EV Association members. In 2021, Polestar sold a total of 4,103 units of models in Norway. And in the entire year, I believe Polestar sold 29,000 vehicles worldwide. Polestar is attempting to sell 69,000 vehicles worldwide. So during February, Polestar hosted test drive roadshows in Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast and Brisbane, giving more than 1,600 customers the opportunity to experience driving the Polestar 2 model. Within 48 hours of the drive, nearly 300 orders were placed for the Polestar 2, with deliveries expected to begin as soon as next month. Now, upon this happening, quite immediately afterwards, they were all sold out in Australia and in Europe as well. The Polestar 2 were. And I made a video on that. The video is on my channel as we speak. So you can check that video out yourself if you are curious. But yes, Polestar 2 sold out in Europe, in most European markets, and in Australia as well. But it's been announced recently on Twitter by Polestar that they've reopened deliveries. You can go to their website, customize your vehicle, and order your vehicle if you're in Europe or if you're in Australia. So that's fantastic. Now, in other news for Polestar, Polestar car move into Parliament House in Scottdale, Arizona in the United States. The premium electric performance car maker today opened a new retail location known as Polestar Space in Scottdale, Arizona. The new showroom offers sales, service, and test drives of all electric Polestar 2 performance. The new showroom offers sales, services, and test drives of all the Polestar 2 performance fastback. Polestar Scottdale is located in Scottdale Fashion Square Mall and is operated by Courtesy Automotive. So at the company's first retail location in Arizona, Polestar Scottdale gives Valley of the Sun residents the opportunity to experience Polestar vehicles first-handed. Now, Polestar Scottdale gives the brand a great presence in Southwest. Phoenix is a rapidly growing market with 99% year-over-year increase in EV registration in 2021, says Gregory Hembrugg, head of Polestar North America. After several months of operating from temporary facility, we are thrilled to be in our permanent home in Greater Phoenix area. Arizona, already the 11th largest market in the US for EVs, is experiencing robust growth with sales of electric vehicles up by 96% year over year in 2021 according to IHS market data. So this is indeed fantastic news, a new space for Polestar, a new location to reach out to customers and to make more sales. This is brilliant. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know, what do you think about the Polestar numbers, the delivery numbers for the first quarter of this year, and for being the third best EV selling vehicle in Norway. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more, and I'll see you in my next video.